Hello, everybody.
Hey,
This is John,
and Marcia.
and we're glad for you all to be back with us today on our Black journey.
Okay.
Or
Well,
we're already black, so on our journey
to support
to
to
support.
support businesses that may not get as much support as
Yeah,
they may need.
yeah, and also supporting our communities
Correct.
and trying to keep money within Black communities. Because I know we shared statistics before that just talked about Black that money circulates in Black communities, 0 to 1 time. So we're trying to do our effort to
Right.
assist with increasing the circulation of Black dollars, at least our
Right.
Black dollars,
Right.
within the communities in which we live and which impact people of our race.
Right.
So, as you know, last week we
Well, it may
purchased.
not have been last week, depending on when it pulled. Well, we did purchase last week, right? Yeah. Okay.
So, as I was saying, last week,
All
no,
right.
no, no,
I'm
no.
trying to remember. I'm getting kind of.
Last week's video, we talked about us making a purchase. You all saw us make the purchase.
Right.
The purchase did
Gotcha.
come a couple of days later, and that's what she's really clarifying.
Yeah.
But our trash bags have come.
Yes.
We're going to get into that a little bit later and share our joy that we had from that purchase.
Mm-hmm.
But before we get in that, we want to just share a video from the creator of Buying Black, We Buy
Right.
Black.
That's the site that we purchased.
Purchased it from, and it's from an interview or him just walking around at the Essence Music Festival or Essence Festival, and him just talking to people about the importance of buying black.
Right.
And figured this would be a great starting point.
Right, and segue into what we got.
All right, let's get started.
Well, it's important because they'll die off without our support. My father's a black architect at a black architecture firm for over 50 years, and the hardest thing is to get black people to hire them, So we're all about supporting black business because before, segregation, we were in our own, like Harlem, was an all-black community. So we bought black. We had black doctors. We had black grocery stores. So, and we were able to survive. Now, we have choices, and sometimes we choose not to go to black.
Sometimes we choose not to go to black.
Sometimes, which
Sometimes we choose. I'm sorry.
All right, so our package has come.
Okay.
And
are we gonna open it?
We had a little bit of. I guess we had a conversation at the beginning of this, just about the whole idea of was this coming? Where was this package coming from?
Right.
And there were some questions in regards to the legitimacy.
Right. And I kept saying it was Sam's Club, but go ahead.
There may have been one or two people.
And you thought.
We're not pointing fingers right now. There may have been maybe one, maybe two conversations that have been had in regards to where the package actually came from. I don't think we can really get into that conversation right now. We don't have any recordings that we can just go into, and it's not like it was recorded. So
it was. Go watch the video.
Well, regardless of what may have happened, it's all fake news. Okay?
No, it's real. This was our real experience. But go ahead.
So the package came, and one, I know I was very excited about the time.
Okay.
Just the quickness.
Okay.
that the package came in, because I was expecting maybe 3 to 5 days.
Okay.
And it seemed like the package came a lot quicker than that.
Okay.
Well, it came in, I would say 1 to 3 days, really.
It was quick.
Because purchased it on 1 day, I would say maybe 2 days later.
Right. And I think the person was in Maryland, right? That's what it said. The person that we
purchased it from, I believe, was from Maryland.
Right.
So, that was encouraging.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So let us show the package that we received in the mail. Okay. We haven't opened it up yet.
We're waiting for y'all. We've
done nothing with it. And this is the package that came in the mail. Clearly, you can see.
No, not our address.
Well, no, I'm showing.
Okay.
I'm just showing the logos and stuff.
I know, but
you can clearly see
It's from Sam's Club.
Yeah.
Like, it's directly from Sam's Club. It's not even like repackaged. It's just from Sam's Club. So now the distributor and then we went on and looked for the bags and saw, I think, did we do that in the video?
We did that in the video as well. I think we did a little bit of it in the video.
Anyway,
we talked about it.
So this was one of our first roadblocks because, again, our goal is to support the business itself. And I guess we are supporting that business. Obviously, we purchase from there, but we want to make sure that our dollars are primarily going to the business and that we're not now paying for people just to buy something for us from Sam's Club, because I could have done that myself.
And that's not really how the setup of our family is. You know, we don't have that type of disposable income where, you know, we're looking to hire a shopper to shop for us. You know, our experience and what we were hoping to do was, you know, be able to sow a seed, and which we talked about, you know, into someone else and into their business. And we did that. We did do that. But this wasn't the seed that I was looking to sow.
We weren't trying to pay a shopper, because that's essentially
what we did.
We just paid somebody to buy something from Sam's Club.
Twice as much. Twice as much money.
These are mild reactions, because when we first saw that package come in the door, it was a whole different story. It was, yeah. So
I informed someone at my job, you know, that I was like, yeah, you know, we're on this journey. We're trying to really increase the knowledge of where our money's going. And, you know, we went about and, you know, we told them the website we went on and we purchased this thing. I said, you know what? When it came, it came in Sam's Club's name. And it was like, wow, did they really just do that to us?
Okie doke.
You know, now, understand.
I was saying Sam's Club.
Let's say also that this is not, this doesn't speak to the website, because the website is just a marketplace for businesses to go on and lend their expertise. This really is more of an indictment on us.
Right. To be careful and to be mindful and to really, if you're doing something purposeful like we're trying to do, to really take better care of how you're, and I guess that everybody should be taking better care of where you're putting your money to anyway, to begin with. So, but yeah, no. Yeah,
this definitely was not where we had hope to be. The excitement was, okay, we did it. Then when the package came, I'm telling you,
we spent our extra money.
You know, yeah, for a man that is as thrifty as I am, my.
Well, go ahead. No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
First, you don't want me to show the top of the package now, but my impression and my experience once I saw that Sam's Club box was I could have just got an Amazon package, and actually was thinking, well, you know, at least go on Amazon and they could buy Amazon stuff and buy it for me that way, because then I know it's less money that I'm going to be spending. Like, if you're going to do it, like, why not do it in a manner where you're able to continue to, I guess, offer a lower price, while, you know, giving someone, not causing them to spend so much more money, you know, going
to support you.
Yeah, because you could have, you know, went and got like some $10 or $12 trash bags, which we could have gotten the same amount for about $12 on Amazon. And then said, oh, we're going to sell them for, you know, $15 or $18 or even $20. We paid more than $20 for them. You know, they could have charged for $24 because we paid more than $24 for those bags. You know, and just, you know, and then I would have felt like, you know, yeah, I still got. No, I would have still felt the same way.
But still, I mean, we still support. Like, we got to go back to, we still did support. We still did do what we said we were going to do. Yeah. But it's not what we're learning to fine tune what it is that we're trying to do. And so.
Yeah. And I guess that's the whole thing. Like, we had another video that we wanted to show because we came across just some other people that
have done this.
And they did it to a much greater extent than They did it to a much greater extent than
We probably will
we
be able
yeah.
to, but you never know where we could
Well, I
be
know
at the end of this year.
where we're at right now, just
Right.
living.
Yeah.
I don't think that would be something that
The
we would be
location.
able. Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Yeah, there's
The-
nothing in our no.
Well,
Well, no.
no, that's not what I was trying to say.
Oh,
That's what
okay.
Marcia was saying.
Okay.
That's not
Well,
what John was saying.
go ahead. Let's just show the clip.
Okay.
And we thought we should be doing stuff with the money that we made.
Things like what?
Make sure that whatever we do, it was with a black company, through a black family company, buy a product made from a black company, use black professionals, shop in black communities.
And thus, the empowerment experiment, chronicled in the recent book Our Black Year, buying strictly from black-owned businesses for 12 whole months. Starting out, the Andersons expected some problems shopping only at black-owned stores.
They'd be smaller, selection not as great, prices a little higher, maybe had to drive a little bit. We assumed there'd be probably about 20 dry cleaners that we could choose from, just in black pockets, not in.
Okay.
All right.
So the struggle.
The struggle.
The struggle is real.
It is real.
The struggle.
Because she goes on to say, she assumed 20.
Right.
But the reality was
they only had what?
One. And we're
dry
talking about
cleaners,
Chicago.
and it wasn't even in her neighborhood. Like, it was somewhere far. And I think she also goes on to say something like she had to drive an hour to get to the groceries, and it was only like 3 black-owned grocery stores in the whole United States. Like, it was some crazy thing. So, I mean, we're in a different time now to where we're getting things on the internet, and we're utilizing the internet for this journey, and maybe we'll be able to utilize some folks in our community if we can find some. But it's just crazy that one dry cleaners, and I know around, I don't know, but you never know. I mean,
no, we don't have any black-owned dry.
No, because I was going to say, once you start digging in.
Well, now if we go maybe if we're willing to go an hour or maybe 2 out, I'm definitely sure we could probably find a black-owned dry cleaner. But
that might be the sacrifice
that we have to make.
It wouldn't be cost per se, because hopefully when we get there, it would be similar to what the dry cleaner is literally a walk away from our house is. But it would be the sacrifice of the drive.
Oh yeah, the gas money.
The gas,
but then
time.
I guess our thing is, then if you're looking at really doing something to that magnitude, then you have to find also black-owned gas.
Yeah.
Gas stations that are along that path or possibly
would we
around
be able
here.
To do that?
Around here, no.
You don't know that though.
No, I do know that around here and there. Well, let me say it this way. I know within 30 minutes from where we reside, there are no black-owned gas stations.
I wonder, wherever you live, see if there are.
I know where we reside.
Put it down in the comments. Like, look and see, are there black-owned gas stations? Are there black-owned dry cleaners? Are there black-owned grocery stores? Like, look in your community and put it down in the comments. Say, you don't give us your address, but just the area that you live in, and maybe shout out the actual store. Just shout out the store.
Which is a great idea.
And just put it down below, because there might be some other people that are interested in just testing it out and just seeing what type, because something like this, to me, this was the service from Sam's Club was good.
Yes.
But I don't know.
I wonder if the extra money went to like expedited shipping.
No.
Okay.
No, I'm sure not.
Yeah.
Sam's Club already does that.
Well, especially since we have a distribution center like right down the block from where we live for Sam's Club.
Sam's Club is like right.
Yeah.
I could walk there. Well, no.
Well, not Sam, but the distribution.
I know what they know what I'm saying.
No, they don't know what you're saying.
But so that was such a disappointment. But it was a lesson learned, and so moving forward, we still, we got to buy our next thing. And I've been recently trying to get somebody to like do a logo for me and trying to search for that. You were looking at something too.
Yeah, but we're looking at the logo thing.
Okay.
That's the next.
That's the next thing. So if you know of someone, please, black owned, doing their thing, good customer service, they're really doing it. They're not buying it from like somebody else who's doing it, but they're actually doing it. Please link us to that person.
Even if
put
they're
their
a startup, maybe
Yeah.
even if it's someone that you know that has potential and they've always wanted to get into logos, and that's something that they do on the side.
Exactly.
Link up. Send their information.
Right.
Put it. You can put
Right.
in contact information, or we can find some way to link up to
Right.
get that information from you.
Please.
But we would definitely like to know, because
We just had a struggle.
yeah.
We need some help.
So also don't forget about trash bags. We're gonna need trash bags again.
Right now for a little bit, because we do have 200 of them.
Yeah.
But we will need to get some trash bags, preferably maybe a black-owned grocery store or something like that.
And maybe
convenience store.
And maybe someone knows about some stores that you can find little odds and ends like that.
Okay.
Because I know one thing that we talked about, last time and the first time, is just really trying to follow that chain line,
Right.
from distribution,
Right.
to creator, to also, wholesaler,
Right.
to retailer. So if maybe someone that's even doing cleaning products,
Right.
I know We Buy Black has different individual that does that as well, I believe.
Right.
But hey, put the information down there.
Right.
Any those odds and ends, because that's really the hard part.
Right.
That we found.
Right. Starting, we just have to find somebody, and then we'll look at, are they good? I mean, do they provide good service? Because that's also going to be important too. We don't want to just support people just because. I mean, you need to still be representing someone who's professional, who is catering to the customer, and so forth. Like, that's where we're at. So,
And honoring, and I think the other part is just making sure, because we're talking about keeping the money within our community, just so that that money can circulate more. And so if we're talking about that, then we also want to make sure that that individual is putting the money back into the community.
Yeah, as much as we can, if
Yeah.
we can. And right, exactly. So,
All right, that's it.
that's it.
All right, till next time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, bye.